going to have a boat tour.
Boat round trip through Brugge. I think 20 minutes. Oh, what is that?
20 minutes.
Oh, lunch.
And then
welcome here in our beautiful city. Well, we have a lot of stuff to discover here on the canals of Bruges, so I'm going to start right away. But a very beautiful view, and behind the trees you will see the Church of Our Lady. The Church of Our Lady was built during the 12th and 13th century, 215 meters or 350 feet. And inside this beautiful church you can also see a small statue of Michelangelo of the Madonna with Child, the Madonna from Bruges. It's a very famous statue because it was stolen during the war, and after the war it was returned by the Monuments Man, just like in the film with George Clooney and the Dane, a true story. A stunning view here of the church. All made with bricks. This very large bridge in front of you is the WWI bridge. Like you will see, it was built in 3 different parts. You can clearly see the difference between all the bricks. 3 different bricks, so 3 different centuries, which means the bridge are working very slowly. See the WWI bridge. And straight behind it, the Bonifacius. And the Bonifacius, like you see those 2 people there on the bridge, that's the Bridge of Love. That's really the nickname of this bridge, the Bridge of Love, or the Wedding Bridge. A very young bridge, 1920. Well, here on the sides, they're all private houses and all residential houses are built between the 18th and 19th century. Very typical for that period, but also very expensive now. Because if you want to buy a house here, you really have to break the bank or win the lottery. Prices can vary between $500,000 and €2 million, depends on the size of the bridge. A bit further on, behind the bridge you will see one of the oldest monuments of our city, the old hospital of St. John. And this old hospital was built in the 12th century, and it was used as a general hospital of Bruges until 1970. But it became too old, and that's why it moved outside the center. Now there is an old pharmacy, museum of Hans Memling, the painter, and also a museum of archaeology. So right there with all the red windows, old St. John's Hospital. Even the red brick houses are here behind the corner from the hospital. Now it's a fun person. Look at the size of this little one here. Like you see, they get gradually lower. If you stand up now, it's gonna hurt. Ay, 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 a bit further on the left-hand side you will see the old brewery, the called Vin. You can visit the brewery. It's open daily till 6 o'clock. And this brewery brews the Brugge Zot and also the Strabbe Hendricken, the 2 main beers. Right here on the left-hand side. We're just listen. You can smell the beer as well. Look here, beautiful with all the smallness. little bit further on, there on the right hand side, you will see the entrance towards the Beginage. And the Beginage is also a lovely place to walk around. Occupied by 20 nuns. Open daily till 7 o'clock, free entrance.
Go there later. Oh, look at the swan on the left.
As you see further than this I cannot go. We have three very low bridges. And also locks. And these locks separate us from the Lake of Love on the other side, which is 1 meter higher.
Turn around.
Total we have 150 swans in Bruges. Now they're all along the canal, and the total network of these canals is 15 kilometers. With our boat we can navigate 5. Smell the beer, right here? Yeah. Smell the beer from the brewery. Okay, what's up there next?
Beer.
Ay, 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 uy, uy, uy.
Ayan, napakababa ng bridge.
And the oldest church of our city, the St. Saviour's Cathedral. St. Saviour's Cathedral was built in the 9th century.
Oldest church.
Roman Gothic style. Here we have a nice overview of all the monuments that belong to that hospital. It's a rock here, one big hospital. But it became too old. By the way, these canals here in Bruges are only used for touristical boats. Now we have 20 boats in total, and that's it. No other boats are allowed here. It's not like in Venice or in Amsterdam. Like you see, we take the same way as we took 10 minutes ago. We're going to turn to the left one more time, and then straight behind the corner you will see the Bridge of Love one more time. And the Bridge of Love. And straight behind that on the left, the old palace of Brugge, that used to be the residence of a rich family, the lords of Brugge. Now it's a museum of antique weapons and art, completely restored. It's very beautiful. Built in the 15th century Gothic style. Bridge of Love, and straight behind it the old palace of Brugge. Right there. Wonderful palace, 15th century Gothic style. And very carefully here on the corner you will see two small windows, and those two windows were used to spy on the canals. Spy windows or Judas windows. Right there. the place like you see here, the Daver. Every weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we have a little flea market. Wonderful to walk around. And on the opposite side of the road, with the grey facade, that's the Brugge Museum. A museum for paintings, Flemish art. Paintings from the 15th or 20th century. Right up there, the Brugge Museum. And if you're a beer enthusiast, well, here on the left, further on, there is another brewery, the Brugge and WW2. And that's a London-based beer.
From there, it's the end. Yan, so kami galing kanina. It's all big Rangery.
Further on behind the Weeping Beach on the left you will see one of the most photographed view of our city. The belfry is 83 meters and tips over to the right hand side. It was not built as a church but as a watchtower. 83 meters or 240 feet. It's also leaning a little bit fantastic view. Belfry. This tower was also used in the film with Colin Farrell and Brennan Gleeson in Bruges, just like this hotel here, with a wooden facade also used in that film in Bruges. Fish market of Austria, here on the right hand side, built in Empire style in the 19th century. Fish market. And the bridge in front of you is the May Bridge. In total we have 43 bridges in our city, and the May Bridge is the oldest one, was built in the 13th century. Almost 800 years old. The May Bridge. Oldest of town. A little bit further on, behind the Bridge of Horses on the right, you will see the almshouses of the Pelican. Almshouses, just like in England, were social houses, charity houses. Built by rich families and then after all given away to poor families to live in for free as an act of charity. Almshouses of the Pelican. You will recognize them by the red windows, straight behind the bridge here on the right hand side. A lot of people went to Brussels apparently to watch the Tour de France, the start of the preparations. We share the same symbol as in California or Berlin. We have a little bear as well. A bit further on, behind the bridge above the door, you will see a little statue over there. That's our symbol. small little teddy. The character.
Where's that statue, man?
The house. There on the
Beautiful,
house.
these slip gable houses, slipstones, grow step houses, a different name for the same style. They're built between the 16th and 17th century, just like in Holland. That's very typical for us. And if you want to buy a step gable house, well, good news for you. Here on the left-hand side, there is one for sale. Verkoop, that means for sale. For 1.5 million euros, you're the new happy owner of that piece right here.
1.5 million?
Sometimes above the front doors, like here on the right-hand side, you could see little lion heads. The lion head above the door was always to protect their house from the bad spirits. It's like here on the right-hand side above the black one, you can see the small little figure of a lion. To protect the houses from bad spirits. And see that on many houses, and just like there on the right-hand side as well, above the green door, the lion head.
You should put the picture of me on the top of the door.
Nobody can come in.
In many countries in Europe in the 18th and 19th century, we had to pay the window tax. In England, in France, in Holland, in Belgium. So these taxes were very simple. They were based on the numbers of windows you had in your house. The less windows, the less window taxes to pay. That's the reason why they are bricked up with a wall, like you can see here on the right-hand side, and a little bit further on the left as well. No windows, no window taxes to pay. Daylight robbery.
The more windows, the higher the tax. Grabe. And this one, there's a lot of tax to pay. That was before, but now it's no longer like that.
I know we don't have to pay those taxes anymore. But since 2002, our city is also put on the list of the World Heritage of UNESCO, which means now there are very severe rules. So you cannot change a thing anymore in your house, not even unbricking the window.
Really like Venice. Better than Venice. Yeah,
Like a Victorian tea house there. Cozy little house there, the white little house house is an old Victorian tea house. Now it's just part of a residential house. Huh? Right up there. Very common in the Victorian period to have an old tea house.
Victorian period tea house.
And here again the house was bricked up.
They only went there to
See, this is how to save taxes.
how to save tax. No, it's no longer like that now.
No, but that is from that time. You are not allowed to.
Wonderful
change
view here with the old bridge and the Bay Bridge. Completely original, that part here. And straight behind it with all the towers, that's the old Court of Justice and the City Hall of our city. They were both built in the 17th century. This side is completely original. This one was never rebuilt. But you know, on the other hand, we didn't have to rebuild the bridges and the houses. Because our city was never destroyed in the war. We were occupied, but never destroyed. That's why everything still looks so pretty here. It's like an open air museum. Like you see, slowly but surely, we are also returning to the cave where we boarded. So now it's almost time to say goodbye. It was a pleasure to have you on board, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, I'm almost at the end of my story here on the canals of Bruges. I hope you enjoyed it, also appreciated those English commentary I gave you. In case you're satisfied, don't forget your guide when you step out. The small custom in Bruges as well, to leave the guide a tip. And the captain's hat if you're satisfied. Thank you for that, it's very kind of you. I wish you a very pleasant stay in our city. Cheers everybody, have a wonderful time. Take care. Muchas gracias, mille grazie, spasiba, obrigado, arigato, shiche, danki, dank u wel, hartstikke dank, merci beaucoup. And that's all I can say. Okay.
Here. Yeah, that's where we were.